So I post on my Instagram story whenever I go live, and a lot of times I don't know what to put in the story as far as a picture goes. So I put a picture of my puppy sleeping because when I went live, my puppy
Hello.
was sleeping. And I said, "Oh, hey, come watch me stream while my puppy naps." And in the time that I turned on the stream onto the like starting screen, I like got up to do a couple of things before actually sitting down to start, and of course that's when he woke up. So he's no longer asleep, but he is chewing on a bone. So he's pretty happy. All right. Hello, hello. I finally remembered to put the mod list in the Discord. I made a separate area in the server for games, and then I made a subcategory for Fallout New Vegas, and I put all my mods in there. I put a couple of links for anybody who... Oh my gosh, look at all those magazines they're wearing off. There we go. Um, so all my mods are in there. I'm going to try to remember to update it as I add more mods. I do have one that I thought I installed last time, but I guess I didn't. Let me see if it's working. Yeah. Hey, look at that.
Howdy, folks. This is Mr. New Vegas.
So, in case we want to listen to the radio, I installed a DMCA free music radio mod thing. So, hopefully we don't have to worry about copyright strikes. I've only gotten one on YouTube from a VOD, and that's it. I really have not had any problems with the music in this game. But honestly, better to be safe than sorry. So, I'm doing well, Foxtrot. Thanks for asking. Glad you're doing well. How's your many projects going? Have you been able to get any kind of sleep at all? Is there a different ending to FNB? So, I think most of the endings involve going up against the Legate. But I think there is one... Oh, this is cute.
Another
Oh,
glorious day in this man's army.
hello. Oh, I bet this was added by one of my mods. My New Vegas interior mod. Yeah, this is definitely that. This is neat. Sergeant York! Not like this. There is a mod... well, not a mod. There's an ending where if you... Ooh, I can go in here? Oh my god. I was not expecting... Bye. But... oh, that freaked me out. That's kind of cool, though. They're using, like, the car as, like, a cooler for the meat. That's neat. You go up against the NCR. If you do the Legion ending, you go up against the NCR commander guy, and you have to like go into the NCR. That's the only one that's different, because I think if you do House, Yes Man, or NCR, all those endings involve you going to the Legate and defeating him in some way. Oh my goodness. This is not... Are these stills? Oh god, the Wibbly is... The Wibbly is very Wibbly. Let's get out of here. Yeah, okay. Fair enough. Alright, y'all. Well, I'm hoping to do a long stream today. Because I just wanna... I wasn't able to stream yesterday. Ended up waking up and not feeling very well. But I'm feeling a lot better today. We're chilling. And I really want to stream. Really want to stream for a long time today. So, I don't know how long that's going to be. Probably take a break in the middle of it. But let's go ahead and decide what we want to work on. So we have the boomer quests. Honestly, at this point, like, technically working with the boomers is, like, sort of part of the main quest. It's not, like, you could totally do this without even starting the main quest, but you'll eventually have to do the boomer quests in order to complete the main quest. But you could also say the same for Veronica. So let's go ahead and do Veronica's quest, because I think she deserves this. We've made her wait long enough. Oh, you know what? I also wanted to... I wanted to go to Sloan, because I meant to go there at the beginning of the game, and I totally forgot. I always forget to go to Sloan. Always forget to go to Sloan. So Sloan is an NCR outpost that is north here. This is the 15, this road right here. I think this is the I-15. So, like, the idea is that, so you start in Good Springs, right? The idea is that you have to go all the way around the wasteland in order to get to New Vegas, because this road up here is infested with Deathclaws. Because I think we learned that from Trudy? Trudy or Sunny, maybe? And, I love this. Hitchhikers may be escaped prisoners. It's so funny. But anyway, so I always just immediately go to Prim, because that's where they send you. They're like, oh, the people you're after, they're on their way to Prim. Oh, by the way, how does the... Oops. Let me know if you can hear the game okay, because again, I was fiddling around with OBS, Streamlabs OBS this morning, so things might be a little bit different in terms of the sound. Yeah, and there's a Deathclaw sign right there. I don't think the Deathclaws start spawning until way up here. Oh, hey. Nice hat, brother.
Now there's a fine-looking woman. Just needs to ditch the road.
Don't you gawk at her. Don't you gawk at her. A nice compliment, all the same, but still. Thanks for asking. Some of the designs are done to continue to do the rest. It's 8:15 p.m. 1 hour later, you'll go to a place for a photo shoot. Oh my goodness, Foxtrot. You are working heckin' hard. Big props, my friend. Big props. I hope you can get some rest soon. Ooh. That is rough, my guy. Yeah. Photo shoots are exhausting, too. As fun as they can be. Gonna take a couple of party favors here. I don't know why I took that mug. Alright. Keep making our way. Oh, that over there, I think those are some great cons that are over there, but we don't need to talk to them just yet. Just gonna keep moving this way. Still debating whether you should reinstall everything to Fallout 4. I love Fallout 4. I was actually thinking about doing, because I've been watching a lot of very silly challenge runs on YouTube. And there's one challenge run that I was watching that was, oh, what was it? Every time you die, like, you install a new mod, or every kill you get randomizes your weapon. Like, those are hilarious to me. I would love to do something like that on stream.
Hold up. There are Deathclaws all over the damn place north of here. I'd turn back if I were you. If you want to get to New Vegas, you're better off heading east from Prim and then looping north. It's a heck of a lot safer.
Yeah, so if you happened to come over here at a low level, he does he does redirect you. But yeah, where did the Deathclaws come from? I don't even know if I'm strong enough to take them on, but I could try.
They moved into the quarry after the powder gangers came through and made off with most of our dynamite. We shut the quarry down while we waited for the NCR to get us some more blasting sticks, but now the Deathclaws have shown up. The NCR is a no-show, and my men and I have got nothing to do but sit on our asses all day. It's damn frustrating.
So, if you remember from last stream when we were at Jacobstown, we talked to Marcus, and Marcus mentioned he thinks... I don't remember exactly what he thought of the NCR, but he mentioned that the NCR spreads themselves too thin. They're trying to do too much too quickly. And I think this is a good example of that, because they weren't expecting the powder gangers to break out of the facility, right? And they don't even have the manpower to deal with that unless we intervene. Which we did. So I think technically the NCR have retaken the facility, but I don't know. Like, clearly there's still powder gangers wandering around. They haven't gone and recaptured all the powder gangers. But then you see, like, of course, the Deathclaws moved in. They're out of dynamite, and the NCR still haven't come back to support these people who are actively working for the NCR. So they're literally stuck here because they don't have anywhere else to go. This is their job. But then, of course, they're not doing their job, so I don't even know if they're getting paid. It's a really good example, especially in the early game, of what some of the issues with the NCR. Hi, Galaxy Catboy. How's it going? Got a good sleep today? I'm so glad to hear that, Foxtrot. Good for the next 36 hours. Yo, I could never. I mean, on top of the fact that I'm a mortal human being. I'm starting to think that Foxtrot might be some sort of angel deity from another realm, perhaps a fae, that doesn't need normal things like sleep. Or maybe that's just freelancer life, right? If you come back... Oh, if you come back from killing them without dying, he congratulates you. That's so funny. Alright, I feel like I could take care of your Deathclaw problem. I don't actually know if that's true, but I'm gonna try.
I don't know what it is about you, but I think you could actually pull it off.
Nice.
Deathclaws are tough bastards, but you might be even tougher. Nobody here is any use to you in a fight against Deathclaws, but take these medical supplies. You'll probably need them.
Nice.
To do the job right, you've got to get rid of the pack leaders, the Mother Deathclaw and the Deathclaw Alpha Male. Should run the rest of them off.
Okay, so I think if you come here at a low enough level and you say that you'll take care of the Deathclaws, he's like, no offense, but no, you're not. You are not strong enough, you are not kitted out enough. Oh, I got half an hour before work. Oh, I'm so glad you're here. Thanks for hanging out before work. I hope it's gonna be an easy shift for you.
There are a bunch of escaped cons from down south. The NCR was using them to maintain the railways as part of their sentence. I don't know who screwed up, but the powder gangers are loose. It was one group that attacked us and took our entire supply of dynamite.
Surprised they didn't kill you.
We'd see them occasionally, but they didn't seem too keen on getting too close to the quarry. Not sure if it was the noise or all the workers. I can't believe that an entire pack moved into the quarry. I thought that kind of bad luck only happened in New Vegas.
Fair enough. Alright, what is this place?
This is Sloan, a camp for us quarry workers. The actual quarry, Quarry Junction, is up the road north of here. The whole thing is an NCR operation. We make cement for the NCR using the limestone we dig out with dynamite and drag lines. Dirty work, but the pay's good. Wish we got paid in caps, though. Not a lot of merchants like taking NCR paper money. Nope. The NCR has been trying to switch over to using paper money, just like in the pre-war days. Trouble is that the exchange rates ain't exactly fair.
Communist engaged.
For example, $100 in NCR money is
God.
valued at roughly half that in caps around here. Seems like a rotten deal for us, but work is work.
A very appropriate soundbite for what Mr. Lewis is talking about here. Alright. Just a regular week for a freelancer. I have so much respect for you, Foxtrot. I could never. Alright. Oh, that's right. I don't have Edie or Rex with me. Come use our money! Hi, Snuffles! Aww. You're so cute, Snuffles. How's it going? Your leg appears to be injured. Oh, he's so cute. His mouth is freaking me out. Clean the wound with antibiotics and expertly bind Snuffles' injured leg. Snuffle! Aww. Yes, a good boy.
I've heard the Legion's planning to unleash their best men against us.
That was so loud. Smarter than Caesar. We love to see it. Aw, he's looking so much better. Good old Snuffles.
Our victory at Nelson's a worthy story to tell in my travels.
Don't mind me, there's just a couple of skill books in here that I wanted. The generator would provide power to Quarry Junction. If it were functional, whoever assembled it had no idea what they were doing. Many parts are connected incorrectly or hooked up backwards. Someone with the proper knowledge could easily get the generator optional. Optional? Operational, thank you. Oh, did I do it?
I've heard the Legion's planning to unleash...
Oh, nice, I did it. Yeah, when you do that, this place gets lit up again. Nice. Very nice. We love to see it. We love light. Okay. Anything interesting in here? There's a safe. Surely they don't need whatever's in here, right? Right? Oh, it's just caps. I don't need to steal their money. They're struggling enough as it is. Oh, but... Oh. But... I could really use the... Veronica, don't look. It's fine. I left them the 61 caps that were in the in the safe, so it's fine, right? You met Snuffles and fixed him up. I love Snuffles. Fallout 4 doesn't have wholesome moments like that. Yeah, it's just such a small little thing that's just so sweet. I just talk to this little guy. Hey, girl.
Let me ask you a question. What's the tastiest thing you've ever eaten?
Oh my gosh. Okay, so I wish I had it because it's funny, but if you have the cannibal perk, you can say something like to her about that, and she actually agrees with you. I'm pretty sure. Like, she's not freaked out. It's like, oh, Jess, I'm suspicious of you and your beautiful eyeliner. Holy cow.
Ah, yeah, can you believe some people still eat that stuff? Anyway, I've got this recipe for a Deathclaw omelet that I've been itching to try out. Trouble is, I need a Deathclaw egg. Kinda obvious, I suppose.
Where'd you come up with this recipe?
My great-aunt Rose ran a bed and breakfast back in California, in a town called Modoc. She's the one who created the recipe in the first place. I don't know how she managed to get a hold of a female Deathclaw, but she kept it in a shed. Aunt Rose had a steady supply of eggs for her omelets. At least, she did until some stranger came along and killed the Deathclaw, shot it right in the eye.
I want to say that's a reference to Fallout 1 or 2. Let me know. I feel like I feel like it is, but I'm not sure.
The quarry just north of here is full of Deathclaws, so there's bound to be an egg or two in there somewhere. Of course, a Deathclaw egg from anywhere will do. According to my Aunt Rose, those things have a ridiculously long shelf life. I don't have much in the way of money, but I'd be willing to share the secret of the recipe. All right. Do you need anything to eat or drink?
Honestly, yeah. I could probably use some water. Only have dirty water. Take it. Take my dynamite. Do inventory management. We love to do it. Cigarettes. Make some money. Sure.
Give me a shout if you need any.
And then, well, okay. Star bottle cap. We're getting really close to the star bottle cap. So, so kind of, going back to what I said about the cannibalism thing, or the cannibal perk, rather. Strange meat pies. She has some strange meat pies back here, which, I mean, I guess they could be full of anything. They'd look like really crappy empanadas, but the implication there is that she actually does use human meat to make pies, which, I mean, I guess it's the apocalypse. I can't really judge her too harshly.
You need something?
I fixed Snuffle's leg.
I'd noticed Snuffles limping, but I didn't realize the problem was that serious. Thanks. That beast helps keep spirits up around here.
Yaw. We love Snuffles. Alright, I'm kind of curious. I actually don't know if I can take on these Deathclaws. I certainly don't want Veronica to, but I am kind of curious what kind of damage I might be able to do. The problem is that Veronica's gonna run forward as soon as I aggro any of them. So, let me change my... Nope. Armor piercing. Yeah. That's what I want. Wow, really? Alright, let me wait for him to come around the river bend here. Oh boy. This is not going well for me, I think.
Trouble.
There we go.
Worse.
Oh boy, there are a lot of them. Are they sleeping? Or are they dead? This is actually one of my favorite things to do in this game, is just get a really nice sniper rifle
Over here.
and destroy them. Destroy the Deathclaws from afar. It's very satisfying. I don't know if we're gonna be able to. I mean, I only have 76 plus 5 armor piercing rounds, so I don't think that's gonna cut it for the rest of the Deathclaws. Also, it's getting dark. Of course it is. I'm gonna post up here. Just sleep through the night. Oh, it is friggin' hot here. I'm already sweating, and I've gone outside maybe once today. Ooh, foggy day. Alright, let's see what we can do. I kind of just want to see how long I can survive. Because I do want to eventually go over this way. Because I want to go to Black Mountain. What do we got? I think those Deathclaws must be dead. There are a couple that can spawn down the road. It's kind of hard to tell. I wish I had Boone with me, actually. He would be a lot better for this job. I kind of love how I said, like 20 minutes ago, I was going to go help Veronica, and then I proceeded to do this. Oh, I crippled his leg. Perfect. Let's go. I was playing D&D with my brother last night and some friends. And, he likes to do a lot of, like, homebrew stuff. And we're playing in this, like, cyberpunk, but still fantasy type of, like, world. So he was describing this character that we met as a, you know, he was starting to describe it as like a dragonborn, but then he was like, oh, think of it almost like a golden deathclaw. And I was like, oh my god, that's terrifying. Yeah, see, just one hit from a deathclaw was quite bad for old Veronica there. Oh man, it's really cool. Hold on, also 1 second. I'm just gonna do a quick stretch. It's really fun. It's like a cyberpunk world, but there are still like tieflings and dragonborn and elves and stuff. But then he's added in like all these mechanics for like guns and cybernetics. It's been really fun. It's been really cool. My brother is actually an amazing DM, and he like makes all of these like incredible worlds. It's very cool. I don't think I have the like, I have the creative like drive, but not the creative energy, you know? Okay. I genuinely don't know how far in we can get. Oh, this would actually be perfect for the anti-material rifle. I should go get one of those.
Over here.
There we go.
For that.
Oh, Catboy, if you like writing and world building, you'll be a great DM. I can already tell you that. Absolutely. There is a lot of like I'll be honest, there's a lot of there's a lot more that goes into being a DM than that. Like, okay, that's the male, I think, right there, the alpha male. Y'all, I don't think we're gonna be able to do this. Veronica's gonna get freaking killed. I just feel it. Did I really miss?
Over here.
Please don't kill Veronica. There we go. But yeah, like one of the things I learned when I started DMing, and I don't DM at the moment just because I don't really have the time, but it's that there's a lot of like improv that goes into DMing, and like you don't really have to improv. You can have everything like written out as much as you want, but honestly, you basically have to be prepared for your players to do the most batshit crazy stuff. And by be prepared, I mean be prepared like spiritually and emotionally. Because you can only prepare so much like content. I really should have sent Veronica home. I don't know why I brought her with me. Okay, I think that's the female right there. Y'all. This is not gonna happen. There's too many. I am a fool. I'm gonna go back to Sloan. I'll come back here when I have the anti-material rifle, because I really want to clear out that place. But that's fine. Chomps can deal. Specific RPG called Cyberpunk Red. Yeah, I've watched. There's a really short series on it that I watched on YouTube. That was really fun. Polygon did it. I quite enjoyed that. Yeah, it's definitely like,
Hey.
There's some inspiration there, I would say. But basically, yeah, my brother, I mean, completely made his own, like, world. Which I think is, like, radical. But yeah, in terms of DMing, Catboy, if you want to find Cyberpunk Red, I think that's a great place to start. Because then you don't have to worry too much about putting in all the energy to create your own world totally from scratch. Homebrewing D&D is harder than playing Cyberpunk Red. It's true. It's true. My first game that I ran, I had Matt Mercer syndrome, which is to say I was very inspired by Matt Mercer in Critical Role at the time, and I was much less prepared than I should have been. I had a great time. My players loved the game, but in terms of preparation, I was not. I was not there. Okay. Hello? Google Chrome, can you not? So this is Hidden Valley. This is technically, this was like a military spot. Double, come here. Double. Where are you going, Veronica?
I worry too much.
Yeah, seriously, girl. Oh, come here. Hi. The puppy's wandering around the room aimlessly. Come on, up. Goofball. So this is Hidden Valley. I got distracted. This is Hidden Valley, and this is where Veronica was leading us to meet her family. Now, you can stumble upon this place on your own, and if you don't have Veronica with you, I think you have to do a short little quest in order to get in with the Brotherhood, but I kind of like doing it this way. I think it's great that there are the options to do it either way, but I do like having the inn with her. Hi, Bilbo. You were so cute, buddy. Alright. Yeah, so there's all this graffiti around, right? Because pre-war, obviously, of course, there's going to be a lot of anti-war protesters. A lot of them came here
Hold on, I've got this.
and put their graffiti on the bunker walls.
I'd like a large atomic shake and a double Brahmin burger. And easy on the agave sauce this time.
We gave you a password, Veronica. It's for your safety.
I know where you live, Ramos. Open up.
For Pete's sake. Opening up.
I love her.
Welcome back, Veronica.
Don't you bark. Don't you be barking, Mr. Man. Alright, here's the Brotherhood.
Listen up. I'm in charge of security around here. And I can't say I'm too happy about having an outsider waltzing around. But since you came in with
Eyebrows.
Veronica, I'm inclined to cut you a little slack. Just behave yourself, and we won't have any problems, okay? Oh, and the Elder's going to want to talk to you. He's on the 2nd level. Just take a right once you get down there. My office is right here in case you need anything. Just ask for Ramos.
Cool. Yeah, so
Looking
they're
sharp, Ramos.
Behave yourself this time, Veronica.
they're a lot more welcoming if you have Veronica with you. And welcoming is a strong word because they're very much not that. Hi, Bilbo. What's up? What do you want? Made a steampunk world for a story once. It's cool. I dig that. Veronica, where are you going? Okay. She's just running around. Okay, well, a lot of this is unfortunately stealing. Although that's not really stopped me before. Oh, I should have picked up Edie. That's right.
Hello, you must be the outsider everyone's talking about. I'm Linda Schuller. If you ever need medical attention, this is the place to come.
Yeah, I totally forgot to bring Edie with me. Shoot. That's fine. I'll go back and grab him. Can I sell you, Cred? You have caps. Don't know why you have caps, since you're an isolated community, but whatever. Who am I to judge? How much of this can you take? Yeah.
Thanks. Yes, I handle all medical needs in the bunker. If you're ever wounded, I can treat you. For a fee. Normally I'd just be the base's medical officer. But my other duties say otherwise. We have equipment here to treat most physical injuries. Lacerations, broken bones, that sort of thing. We also carry a full supply of antitoxins.
Oh, nice.
You may have noticed the bark scorpions up above. Though tiny, their venom packs quite a punch. Treating scorpion stings is my most common procedure. I can also treat any form of radiation sickness you pick up out in the waste. No matter what stage. Save the last. I'm this bunker's head scribe in everything but name. I supervise the research teams. I collate the reports. I attend the meetings. But for reasons beyond me, that buffoon Taggart still gets the title. And don't get me started on that little pet of his.
Ooh.
Everyone around here knows what's going on there but her.
Drama.
Oh, I tried. The Elder listened patiently to my carefully constructed argument regarding why the buffoon should lose his position. Then he just as patiently explained to me that Taggart's work was vital to our cause, and that he wasn't to be trifled with lesser matters. But vital to our cause? Hardly.
Drama. I love it.
Still breaking hearts there, I see, Scribe Schuller.
Hey, I don't know if I realized that Veronica... Oh my god, Scribe Schuller, are you okay? Girl? Are you sure you don't need to see a doctor?
Hey.
Yeah, let's see if we can get Veronica to talk to anybody else. Anyone? Anyone?
Principles of fusion are relatively simple.
How may I assist you?
Sorry, but I'm a little busy here, if you'll excuse me. Hello, outsider.
Hello. Okay.
The
Principles of fusion are apparently relatively simple. I think these are bathrooms. Yeah. This is... Ooh. Level 2. Ramos wanted us to go speak to the Elder. Hey, I love Taco Bell. And recycled air. I could not live with no sunlight, though. Come on.
Hello, Veronica. How goes your mission?
We'll know in a second. I wanted to talk to you.
Veronica, tell me this isn't about...
Yes, goddammit, it is. But you're gonna hear me out this time.
We've been through this.
The things I've seen now, other groups succeeding where we fail, it's not too late for us.
We've outlasted the end of the world. We'll outlast these upstarts.
Waiting in a hole for everyone else to die.
If we must.
This is a dead end for us.
I see no evidence of that. Nor do I see anyone out there with a solution to our problems.
How could you? You're too scared to look. Let's go. We're wasting our time.
Poor Veronica.
I'd slap him around, but he stood at my parents' wedding. Plus, he used to make excuses to get me out of my punishment when I'd slept through head scribe Taggart's lectures. Figure I owe him for that. He means well.
Good intentions don't justify marching the Brotherhood to its death.
No, but it does make it easier to forgive him. He's just misguided. It's not too late to change his mind.
Do you think he'll listen?
He's a stubborn old man, but when it comes down to it, he's got our best interests at heart. If he sees some indisputable sign we're on the wrong course, he won't ignore it. I don't know. We need something that shows the Brotherhood will fail, or that it can do better a different way. The only thing that gets his attention is technology. Maybe Father Elijah had the right idea.
Father Elijah. Okay, so this is, I think, the first time in the game so far that we have heard of Father Elijah. Let's learn about this guy.
Our elder before McNamara. He had a nose for recovering lost technology. He'd send scribes out into the desert chasing whatever leads he found. There were a few he only trusted me with. I can think of at least one that'd prove my point, if it still exists. There's a comm terminal not too far from here I'd use to access messages from him. If we go there, I can pull up his research on it.
So, what is it you're trying to accomplish?
That's my question to the Elder. All these years, the Brotherhood has collected weapons technology. And for what? To keep it out of people's hands? That clearly hasn't worked. To defend ourselves? We can't compete with the NCR's numbers, or the Legions. We're fighting a war for a lost cause. If we're gonna survive, we have to find a role in society, attract new members.
Like, she's completely right. They are going to die out. You can only procreate so much within your numbers before it gets bad.
Look at the followers of the Apocalypse. They use their expertise to improve people's lives. They train them to be self-sufficient. That expertise cultivates respect and gratitude, spreads their ideals, draws talent to their cause. They make friends like we make enemies. But they don't know a fraction of what we know. If we took on their role, we could stand up to anyone. We wouldn't have to hide. I'm with you. Being around here isn't the same anymore.
Alright. Poor Veronica is truly an idealist. She really has very good intentions for this place. Now, I do want to talk to McNamara before we continue and go out. And I need to make sure to freaking remember to go grab Edie when we're out in the wasteland.
When Paladin Ramos informed me that Veronica was approaching with an outsider in tow, at first I didn't know what to think. After giving the matter some thought, however, I've decided that an outsider could be of use to me right now. However, I will not force you to help us. Should you refuse, you will be allowed to leave here, though you'd remain Veronica's responsibility. What do you say, outsider? Are you willing to help us?
Bye, Foxtrot. Good luck on the photo shoot. Take care of yourself, okay? Have an awesome time. Also, this fool refuses help from Veronica, but then a stranger comes in and he's like, what do you think? Will you help us? You're an outsider. Even though he literally sends his people outside, including Veronica. Get Veronica to do the thing that you want to do. It doesn't make sense that he that he wants our help.
Then allow me to explain our situation. This bunker is currently locked down, allowing no entry or exit, with you being one of the few exceptions. In exceptional cases, teams are sent out to investigate sites or retrieve materials deemed too important to ignore. 3 such teams have gone missing recently, and the news of their disappearance has not yet been widely spread to avoid undue concern. In order to maintain the peace and adhere to the strictures of the lockdown, I need to send someone else to discover what happened to them.
All right. I think I found one of your patrols. Oh yeah, in the Repcon building. Both paladins were dead.
While that is disheartening news, there remains hope that the other 2 patrols may still be found alive. I'm glad I can count on you. Oh, and one other thing. The patrols each had a holotape detailing their missions that you can use to track them. The shielding of the bunker prevents us from actively tracking them, but their positions should show up on your map once you get to the surface. Should our worst fears become realized, please bring back all 3 of the holotapes from the patrols. Otherwise, bring our brothers home. I've given the order that you be given access to some of the equipment our scouts and patrols have scavenged over the years. You won't be allowed to purchase any prohibited equipment, but hopefully some of what's available will prove useful to you.
Perfect. Catboy, have an awesome time at work. I hope it's an easy shift and that you have an awesome day. Thanks for hanging out. It's so good to see you.
So,
Ah!
you're the outsider that's been given leave to wander around freely.
Jump scare.
Desperate times call for desperate measures, I guess. Name's Hardin. I'm the head paladin of this chapter, and I think we might be able to help each other out.
Hardin D's nuts.
I don't know what the Elder talked to you about, but I can tell you this chapter is in trouble. And he's at the center of it. Are you willing to listen to what I have to say?
Sure, why not?
As you may have already heard, this entire base is under a state of lockdown. No one goes out except small patrols at night. Most of the chapter has been sealed in here for years. And those few who were outside when the lockdown was initiated are forbidden from returning. Morale has plummeted as time has gone by. And many of our current paladins haven't seen combat outside of training simulations. And all because of the Elder's explicit order that no one be allowed in or out. The only way things will change is if a new Elder is installed. Veronica's a special case. She handles the procurement of supplies. If we didn't let her and those like her back in, we'd all starve. If the Elder could manage it, he'd shut them out as well. And all in the name of security. Which is why we need to replace him.
So, this is an interesting option, right? Because we can tell that McNamara, while he does run this chapter, he has some ideals that obviously there are other people in the Brotherhood that they don't agree with that, right? And I want to say I've never personally sided with Hardin because I think he ends up being just like really aggressive. And I think if you actually put him in charge before you do the main quest, then the Brotherhood won't side with you, like if you do House or NCR. I can't quite remember exactly because I've never done it, but I want to say it's something like that. And I suppose you'd nominate yourself?
I would. I'm the senior-most paladin in the chapter, and have more combat experience than any 2 others here put together. I'd gladly support another candidate, but no one has the courage to step forward and make the attempt, so it falls to me. I would put this chapter back on the right path, if I could just assume leadership.
It's interesting that he says the right path, considering that is completely subjective. So it's the right path according to him, which, what does that even mean?
Of course I have, many times in fact. The Elder has an open-door policy and will listen to advice on any subject save this one. He refuses to see that our isolation is slowly weakening us. Aside from being our duty, going out on missions is what kept us strong. And because he fails to see that, he must be replaced.
So he kind of has a similar viewpoint to Veronica, but in a different sense. So like he wants to go out, do missions, conquer the wasteland. Not really conquer the wasteland, but he wants to go out again. He wants to break the lockdown and get back into the wasteland and find technology again. Whereas Veronica actually wants to see the Brotherhood thrive as a society rather than as an ideal. He is definitely more of that idealistic viewpoint.
I don't know. I've gone through our records dozens of times looking for a precedent regarding the dismissal of an Elder and come up with nothing. The people who are most likely to know how it could be done are also some of McNamara's strongest supporters, so they refuse to help me, which is why we're having this conversation. An outsider such as yourself would arouse less suspicion asking questions about such matters. The fact that the Elder has some tasks for you means his faithful won't suspect you, and you have a line open to the man himself. In short, you're in a perfect position to help me. Will you at least think about it?
Will you think about changing your eyebrow liner?
If I become Elder, the lockdown will be lifted, and we'll once again be able to send patrols out into the wastes. We'll become powerful again. And when that happens, it will be good to have the Brotherhood as an ally. Good enough? That'll have to do. I'd recommend going to see Ramos first. As head of security, he's more familiar with our protocols than anyone else here. You could also try to find something relevant in our data store, though last I heard Scribe Ibsen is having a bit of a problem accessing it. And if McNamara should give you any tasks, I'd ask that you kept me abreast of them. Report anything you find to me, and we'll move from there.
You're right.
Pardon?
I hope you've been practicing your drills, Veronica. It's dangerous outside.
Hey guys, what's up? I haven't activated your dialogue yet. You seem to be, having a little dance party over there. Alright.
What is this? Veronica brings an outsider into our home, then has a private audience with the Elder?
I know, right?
The two of you may have the Elder fooled, but we know better. Veronica has always twisted the Founder's principles to her own ends. We will not stand idly by and allow her to corrupt our Elder's thinking.
Oh, shut up. You know he's not gonna falter.
Sorry about that. Just because I love them doesn't mean some of them aren't assholes.
Big mood. This door goes to another part of the bunker, but I'm not gonna go there just yet. There's a couple of things we can do over there. But for now, I kind of want to go grab Edie and then continue on with the Veronica quest. So obviously, it's pretty apparent that there are a lot of issues in this chapter of the Brotherhood of Steel. Although, anybody who's played the Fallout games before knows that the Brotherhood of Steel has a lot of problems in general.
Hey, Ramos.
Behave yourself this time, Veronica.
Double Winnie Barknat.
Your presence here, let's just say it's highly irregular. Outsiders aren't even allowed to know that our bunker's here, let alone come and go freely. You impressed Elder McNamara, obviously.
McNamara.
He must believe that you'd be very useful.
So, you're head of security?
That's right. Nothing gets in or out of here without me knowing it. Under the lockdown, only essential personnel are permitted to enter or leave. That includes supply runners and high-security patrols. All other personnel are forbidden to leave, and any personnel that were out there when the lockdown was enacted are forbidden from returning. Fine by me?
Just out of curiosity, what would an elder have to do to get kicked out? It's not like I'm planning on doing that or anything.
So, you've been talking to Harden, eh? He's been looking for a way to usurp McNamara ever since the lockdown started. Don't get me wrong, he's a good man. But Elder McNamara has done all right by us. If it weren't for him, none of us would have survived at Helios. I'll tell you what I told Harden. There have been only a few cases of elders being dismissed from their posts in the Brotherhood's history. And those involve crimes that someone like Elder McNamara is just not capable of. You can look it up for yourself if you want. I'll grant you access to that portion of the history section of our data store. See Senior Scribe Ibsen about accessing it. I'm sure someone's told you all this before. Several years back, we were running our chapter out the Helios 1 solar power station. Our elder at the time, Elijah, had some kind of obsession with the place, which is the only reason we stayed as long as we did. That place was hardly defensible, and we knew the NCR was moving in on us, but the elder refused to budge, insisting that he just needed more time. We never found out what he needed time for. Wave upon wave of NCR troopers hit us from all directions. We held out for a time, but we were grossly outnumbered, and they had more men than we had ammo. Eventually, our positions collapsed. Elder Elijah was nowhere to be found, so McNamara took charge and led what remained of us on a counteroffensive west. We lost a lot of men and women, but we broke through and made it here. Make no mistake, McNamara saved this chapter that day.
So, we're beginning to put together a couple of history pieces here. Elijah is a name we're going to be seeing a lot more later, especially when we do the DLC. And it sounds like Elijah was obsessed with Helios 1. And of course we know, because we've already done that quest, that Helios 1 was home to an extremely dangerous super weapon that we did not activate. The silliest little man is Elijah. It's true. Sage, thank you for subscribing. I appreciate you so much. So, but we've also learned that Elijah was the previous elder, right? So he obviously was powerful, intelligent, charismatic in some way. So let's learn a little bit more.
Who was Elijah more like? He was our elder before McNamara. Bright guy, but just between you and me, he was a little off. Our mission is to recover and preserve the technology of the past, but Elijah wanted more. He sought ways to improve upon technology, make it better. When we found Helios 1, he was like a kid in a candy store, kept talking about the potential and a grand design never realized. He even insisted we set up our base there, against the objection of nearly every paladin. What followed is a whole other story. Bye.
Okay, so we can see there Elijah seemed to have some of his own idealistic values. So we'll learn more about him later. And actually, we're going to learn more about him now because we're going to go help Veronica. And she seemed to know Elijah pretty well. Let's go ahead and do that, shall we? Explosivo! Beautiful. Easy mode. Heckin' easy mode. I shouldn't say that considering how much trouble I was having with the Deathclaws earlier. Oh.
Over here. I've had worse.
Ooh, lots of poison glands. I need to remember to go make some casseroles.
Over here.
Oh god. Perfect.
Hey.
Veronica? Oh god. He's defying the laws of gravity. Ooh, a star bottle cap. Let's go. Ah, I keep trying to sprint, but I guess my strength isn't strong enough? My strength is not strong enough. I don't have enough strength, is what I'm trying to say. I am kind of burning through ammo quite quickly, but it's probably worth it.
Got my eyes peeled.
I certainly don't want to be using my katana. Given poison damage. What? Hey! You snuck up on me! I have honestly not much problem seeing like spiders in real life. But I am terrified. Oh god. I am very scared of seeing a... Oh god. Ugh.
Ooh, got something good for me? Is it a dress?
Not yet, babe. Not yet. I'm very scared of seeing a scorpion. I don't want to. I'm scared. Carry my cred for me, please. Okay. I think once I have enough survival and enough empty syringes, I should be able to make my own stim packs. Oh god. Which will be very helpful considering... Oh, did I get rid of my shovel? No, I didn't. Nice. Ooh, cool. Okay, so here's Helios 1. Perfect. This is where we need to be. Looks like there's some scorpions over there, but I think at this point we're home free. Yeah. Oh. Aside from the cliff. I wonder if your companions can die by falling. Might have to test that. Here we go. So there's this little shack here. Looks like it's just a garbage can, really, but if we go inside... find a lot of garbage, and this. Download research notes. Welcome, Veronica. So it seems like this was specifically a place that Father Elijah told Veronica about, but nobody else.
Let's see what we've got here. Okay, yeah, this is the one I was thinking of. The pulse gun. Although maybe the rangefinder could work too. And it looks like the NCR was onto some miracle farming technology.
Farming technology?
More or less. Supposedly it's a vegetation enhancer. NCR has a science branch headquartered at McCarran Airport. Guess they found something. Guess somebody wasn't very good at keeping secrets either.
No kidding.
We'd never pursue it because it's not a weapon, but self-sufficiency is fundamental to us. If it works, they'd see the value of an alternate course. It's a targeting device for some kind of doomsday weapon based at Helios 1. It was lost sometime after the war. We held Helios 1 for a time. Lost a lot of people defending it. Too many. All for this weapon they never got working. If it turns out to be a dud, it'd show how flawed our goals have been. Father Elijah said he thinks a scavenger might have sold it on the strip. Electromagnetic weapon from before the Great War. Experimental. It never saw mass production. But they were building it as a countermeasure to power armor, which they feared the Chinese were developing. Supposedly a prototype was being housed at Nellis. Imagine what it could do to the Brotherhood. We'd be on equal footing with any idiot with a gun.
Alright, so we can't do the rangefinder because we already did that quest. I reactivated Helios 1 and it's not powering a weapon.
Ah, hell. Well, how could you know, right? Okay. 2 other options still on the table.
Usually what I do is I go for the vegetation technology because there are 2 other quests, including, or not including this one, that are in that area. So,
Okay. What better way
very
to
worth
persuade
doing.
them than to give them a taste of what they stand to gain, right? Maybe the best place to start is to see what we can find out directly from the NCR. Let's head to their OSI office at McCarran. I like the way you think.
So we've actually already been there. We got as much information as we could from them. So honestly, at this point, we can just go to Vault 22, which is exactly what we're going to do after I do some looting. I wouldn't mind getting some water. I can use some of these empty bottles. Wow, this place is really trashed, huh? Ah, I see. Just gonna take a couple things here. Poor dude. Okay. Let's go down to Novak. I am just gonna walk there, I think. Well, no, I'll fast travel. Because the sun's gonna go down. I'm gonna need to sleep through the night. Yeah. Beautiful evening. Sell some stuff to Cliff. And I should be able to...
You're making me carry the heavy stuff, aren't you?
Always. I think I should be able to get water. I'm over encumbered again. Ah, it's gonna be dirty water. That's fine. And I probably could just put a bunch of crud in here. Yeah, sure. We'll put some stuff in here. Lots of dirty water. Holy cow. Yeah, okay. I can bet. How's it going, Sage? What are you up to?
You're making me carry the heavy stuff, aren't you?
Welcome
Zelda.
back. Can I get you anything?
Love to see it. Honestly, I thought I wanted to play Zelda on stream, but like watching you play it, I've gotten kind of intimidated. I don't know. Like, I think I still do want to play it, but I am a little bit intimidated by the game. Oh my god, I have so many stim packs. What the heck? I never use steady and rebound. I'm just gonna get rid of them. Don't need that many mentats. What do we got? What do we got? You get fancy yet? Yeah. Oh, that's so tempting. Breath of the Wild, yeah, it's a lot easier. Okay. Yeah, that's the one I'd want to start with. I really could use some sniper.
Communist
Oh my god, that scared me so bad. That was so loud. Thank you, Sage, for spooking me. God. What does Roxanne take? 556. Okay. I love the communist engaged sound bit. I have a bunch of ideas for some other sound bites that I want to put on stream. Maybe I shouldn't spoil it by telling you. Alright. By the way, I just remembered we have a quest that we haven't done yet, which involves taking pictures of signs around the Mojave, and I totally forgot about it. Yeah, this thing. I totally forgot about this quest. Because I was sort of intending to do it as I wandered around. And then, of course, I forgot to do that. Bam. Okay. So we're gonna go to Vault 22. Yeah. Oh boy, that's gonna be fun. I'd love to get some more ammo. Let's see. Where's the gun runners? There we go. I go to gun runners and see if maybe they have some sniper. I really want some more sniper mods. Give me sniper mods.
Welcome, sir.
Yo, this fool always has so much money. Okay. 506, 10 mil, 9 mil, and 308. Really? Nothing for the sniper rifle? Man. Bummersville. Alright, well, actually, we have quite a lot of 10 mil and 9 mil, so maybe I don't need ammo. Ooh, we could get an anti-material rifle, though. That might be worth it. Schools allow tattoos? Depends on the school. If you're talking anything like pre-college, I assume not. If you're talking colleges, then yeah. Do it, do it. I don't know. I think it just depends on the the school. Medicine stack. Sleepy time. Alright, I'm gonna be honest. I really want the anti-material rifle, but if we get it, like, it weighs 20. And we'll have to carry the ammo. And I already have Roxanne, Maria, the sniper rifle, and the 10 mil. I guess I could get rid of either Maria or the 10 mil. Maybe I'll just get rid of the 10 mil because I want to keep Maria. I'll just do that. I'll get rid of the 10 mil. I'll get the anti-material rifle. Because I want to have at least one pistol. Because I like having like a short-range weapon. Right? And then we'll need the 50... I'm gonna take some explosive as well because it's very fun. Right? So then we have the Katana and Maria for close range. We have Roxanne for DPS, Sniper for long range, and Anti-Material Rifle for long range. So I feel like that's good. Yeah, I think that's... I think that's gonna be good. Just sell a couple more of these drugs that I don't use enough of. Get rid of some of this whiskey. I want to keep some whiskey because I like to have it on me. Okay, I think that's good. Still spent quite a lot of money, but last year of high school, you know, CJ, honestly, like, who's gonna check, right? Like, what are they gonna do? Are they gonna kick you out? I don't know. You could always just keep it covered. I've never had tattoos, so I've never had to deal with that kind of stuff, but depending on where you want it, do you know where you want to get it? Okay. Yes. Quick stretch break, just to stand up. Oh. Everybody move your butts. Finish my coffee too. Yeah, honestly, I want to say that... Oh god, Veronica, hi. I want to say that there were people in my high school who had tattoos. Like, thinking about it logically, I'm like, what are they gonna do? They can't take it away from you. They'd probably just make you cover it up, if anything. So, like, if you got it on, like, your wrist or something, you might have to put makeup on it or something. Like, schools are weird. I don't get it. Ooh, Medusa on your forearm. That sounds badass. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, CJ. It might depend on how big it is. It's annoying. The stigma around tattoos is thankfully going away, but it's still not great. Like, there's still a lot of stigma around having and getting tattoos.
Okay.
What's up, Carlisle girl? Thanks for following. I can only sort of see, so hopefully I'm going the right direction. Beautiful Vegas in the distance. Yeah, here we go. Oh, I should remap my guns. Can I move my... I don't really want my stim pack to be on anything. Oh. Hold on. Maria on 1. Changing weapon type is on 2. Katana's on 3. Roxanne on 4. Sniper on 5. Material on 6. How about that? So we got Maria, we got change ammo type, we got Katana, this thing, whatever it's called, sniper rifle, and then anti-material. Okay. I think we're really just gonna need we're gonna need Maria, and we're gonna need the Katana. How in the Sam Hill do I get into this area? There we go. High school is so BS, you can get in trouble for anything. Anything you say against it is considered offensive, and ugh. God. I do not miss high school. I really don't. That is such BS. Well, at least we can escape to the Mojave for a little bit, right? Vault 22, okay. Yeah, I mean, if your school is already weird about that stuff, it might be worth either waiting just a little bit before you get your tat and just not even risking all of the just garbage that they might throw at you. Or just getting it and then hiding it. So like if you're in a position where you can wear long sleeve shirts, stuff like that. Okay, Vault 22. So if y'all remember, we were sent by the OSI guy in McCarran to come here. A cute scientist girl wanted us to look for her friend Keely. And now we're also here for eggs for Red Lucy, and we're also here for Veronica. So let's do this. Vault 22 Expedition Entry 1. I've established a temporary camp inside the entrance of the vault. Power inside is minimal but still running, and I've managed to hack into their security terminals. The logs show that several people have entered the vault over the past few months, but none have left. It's getting late, so I'll resume the expedition in the morning. Keely out. Okay, so this is Keely. The growth in the interior matches the exterior to a T. It's a little surprising given the scarcity of sunlight in the entrance room. But even more surprising is that they seem to originate from further below. Maybe that fool Hildern was onto something after all. Since my Pip-Boy is on the fritz, I'll try to keep it running, a running log of my discoveries in whatever computers I can find and collate the data before leaving. Okay. Let's do it. I always thought this was one of the scariest vaults, honestly. Because you come in and there's like bugs outside and you're like, what the hell is happening? Ooh, repair of 50? Can I get repair of 50? Hold on. Ooh, 36! Do I have a magazine? Surely I do. I hoard these things like nobody's business. I can't remember the name of the repair. Lockpick. Fixing things. Yeah, here we go. Repair the elevator. Let's go! Okay, so this is kind of it's not an easy way to get around, exactly. But it does help in the beginning. So I am going to leave this alone. That'll make things easier. Coming back up for sure. But I am just going to go ahead and take the stairs and we're going to go level by level. Because there is a lot to see in this vault. I think this is our second vault we've been in this run. Okay, nothing too crazy. Got a terminal here. Entry 3. This level seems to have devoted to the study of atmospheric effects on producing plants with high oxygen yield. Given the problems these vaults were known to have, it sounds like a reasonable avenue of research. Okay. Strange, but some sections of the machinery down here appear to have been modified for some unknown purpose. The restraints regarding oxygen content and systemic pressure have been bypassed. Been hearing a strange chittering sound for some time now and finally discovered its source. There's some kind of giant mantises that have taken up residence in the vault. I almost ran smack into one the other day, but the creatures don't appear to react to my presence at all. Perhaps the others sent here ran afoul of these creatures, but I can't see how a few scattered insects could pose much of a problem to experienced mercs. Okay. So she recognizes that there were other people who came here and they disappeared, but we're still not sure why. Lately I've been trying to record your school on their power abuse, and hopefully one of these days you can finally rub it in their faces, and also been posting videos of them on your TikTok and Instagram. Good. Yeah, I mean, if they're abusing their power, that's absolutely ridiculous and should be taken up with, I don't know, there's probably some higher school board you could probably bring it up with. If you wanted to go as far as, like, lodging a formal complaint, there's probably something you could do there. Okay, so eventually we want to get into this area. But obviously we can't move a couple of pieces of machinery. A couple frag grenades and a spatula. That sounds like a good time. Okay, still not anything going on. Noise complaint. Could maintenance look into the ductwork here on level 2 again? I know you guys took a look at it last week, but I swear the noise is back. I even have people that can back me up on this time. Okay, so the vault residents were also hearing insects. Just a research area, I guess. Okay. Entrance hall. We want to go further down. So not much there, just a bit of lore. Food production. Now, don't know if you can see it very well. That's a hand.
Trouble. Worse.
So, yeah, Keely, I don't think it was the bugs that were killing the mercs that came here. I think it was something else. Finally found some of the bodies of the scientists that live here. They appear to be overgrown with some form of lichen. They blend in so well with the other growth that I walked right by several of them without even noticing them. I've taken the proper precautions, but the lichen doesn't seem to be contagious, at least to ghouls. Okay. This level appears to be where they performed most of the research NCR is interested in. I've been able to collect a little, but the vast majority of the data from the research done here is inaccessible. I'll have to find the main backup and download from there. Okay. So that's where we're headed, is we want to find wherever this backup is. I used to be so freaked out by this vault. I mean, I know what to expect now, but just having these, like, bodies coming to life, like, waiting, camouflaged, is just like, ugh, so freaky. More mantises. Companions tend to get really confused in this area, too, by the way, because they see, you know, they see red and they want to attack. But, there are a lot of the enemies that are, like, blocked off and you can't get to. Wow, the katana's making short work of them, truly. Food additive. Neat. Status report. Yields continue to improve. Splicing together cultivar GN188. Existing corn samples has produced a hybrid that responds better to the artificial lights we have. On a side note, Dr. Peters has missed his 3rd straight day due to illness. His work ethic hasn't exactly been stellar to this point, so I'm requesting confirmation from the clinic that he is in fact sick. So this was pre-devastation of the vault. On a lark, the guys down in pest control sent up a sample of a substance one of their specimens secretes to attract insects. Tests show that the substance has a mood-altering effect on smaller mammals. If anyone volunteers, we can begin human testing soon. Of course. Quite a number of the staff have begun to show symptoms of some sort of viral infection. I began to order them to stay in bed to recover, but at this rate, there won't be anyone left to do research. Not much to report today. The mood is unusually somber in the wake of Dr. Peters' passing. There's a strange rumor going around that the commotion downstairs was caused by, of all things, Dr. Peters' corpse suddenly animating and attracting people. I don't know who would start such a vicious rumor, but it's in exceptionally bad taste. Okay, so we have some kind of infection going around. Not sure yet. Access denied. Contact admin for clearance. Until further notice, the door to the caves is to be sealed by all okay. Administrator Bailey. So we gotta find the admin office. Assistant Mathers went into the caves at 1846 today and still hasn't returned, requesting security to escort for science personnel to conduct a search. We need a medical team up here now. Dr. Peters just returned with one of the security escorts who is horribly wounded. When I asked them where the other security officer was, he just paled and shook his head. In the meantime, Dr. Bailey has ordered that the door to the caves be sealed until further investigation can take place. Is anyone down there? Security is trying to hold off. Well, I don't know what they're trying to hold off. Please send security up at once. Dr. Bailey watching over his sick wife and daughter in their quarters down in the common area. I'm officially in charge of the level and I'm requesting security at once. Okay, so we need to find Dr. Bailey. So if he was in the common area, we gotta go to the common area. Because we need Dr. Bailey's whatever to get in here. Security code, I guess? Okay. So obviously things were not going great for these people. Veronica's upstairs just looking for enemies, I guess. This looks like a common area. A runt? Which I guess means that there are babies of these things? Or maybe babies were infected? Kinda hate that it was in the women's restroom. Bad implications there. Hello? Anybody? Nope. Okay. What do we got? Unlock, unlock, unlock. Okay, so I was able to unlock these, but not this one. So I need to find the override key, which was mentioned to be in the common area. I love that I'm taking this vault by storm with a katana. Hell yeah, fresh apple. In the infected vault? Let's heck and go. Of course I'll take food and other consumables from a vault that is infected with something. Of course I will. Heck yeah. I guess no one will miss this ridiculous trivia game. The questions weren't even that hard. Oh, she overrode the trivia game. It looks like this is where most of the people were when they died. The medical reports I found suggested that most of them succumbed to some kind of airborne infection. I'm gonna see if I can convert some of the grow lamps into UV spectrometers to test the air for contaminants. Okay. After numerous attempts, I found a range that highlights the particles in the air that I believe killed everyone in the vault, and of course I'm breathing them in. Preliminary tests show them to be spores of some kind. I've set up spectrometers on several of the levels now, and the concentration appears to increase in the lower levels. At this point, I'm concerned that the plants here constitute a danger to the people of the NCR. Okay, so Keely's doing some good work. Some good research. Suck on that, Kermit. I can't believe I'm literally slicing these guys to death. This is wild. Oh my gosh, I know, CJ, right? My first time playing this game was also on Xbox, and I was very freaked out. By a lot in this game. Noises and vents. And a gas leak. Discovered minor discrepancies in the mass of the air being pumped through the vault. No harmful gases were detected. Also, a strange residue was detected on the air filters, which have been forwarded to identification. So that obviously has got to be related to the spores. I love that the game gives you a flamer with the idea that you'll just burn. You can burn up the spore brutes. Kind of hilarious. Okay, so we know that Peters died. He has pneumonia, some sort of microorganism. So we know that that's the spores. Pamela Mitchell. So essentially a lot of this is just the people who were infected with whatever the spore was. So they didn't know that it was the spores. They thought it was just some sort of viral infection. And this corroborates what we saw on the previous level where Dr. Peters's corpse attacked, which must be the precursor to the spore brutes. Absolutely terrifying.
Hey! I've had worse.
So, unfortunately, Breathtaker. Unfortunately, pretty sure this was Dr. Bailey's, because we have the Vault 22 cave door key card. And there were 2 adults and 1 baby in here, which is very unfortunate. Hello? Oh.
Hey! Uh-oh.
Literally, these were some of the scariest things to me. Ugh. With their giant teeth. Ugh. The freaking worst. Oh, this is nice. Did not mean to take some of that stuff. Reward book. Okay. Wow, I cannot believe I've never used the katana before this playthrough. This is extremely satisfying. Okay. So I think that's it for this level. Let me just go back into the common area and make sure. Yeah. Yeah, that should be it. My puppy is fast asleep. Okay, where did I come from? This area? So if I go back up to food production? I think it was food production. If I went up here, I could go into the caves, I believe. Thank God I've played this game before, because the first couple of times I played this game, I got so lost in this vault. So lost. Yeah, here we go. Perfect. Oh, yeah.
Uh-oh. Worse.
So now we're in the caves. Obviously there are bugs. Must be what all that chittering was. Right? Ooh, oxygen recycling. Okay. Yes! Okay, perfect. This is where I want to be. This is one of the places I want to be. So this should be... Here we go. HEPA cartridge filters. That is for a future quest. And the reason I'm grabbing them now is because it's an absolute butt to try to find my way back to this place later. So I'm going to get it now so that I don't have to come back to this vault. Notice that with certain quests you sometimes start in the middle of it and it'll be with either a certain companion or you messed up something and it stays unfinished in your Pip-Boy. Yeah. It's unfortunate that that happens, but it's kind of the nature of RPGs sometimes. Especially with ones that are this big. It's definitely happened to me a lot. Alright, let's go down here now. Hello?
Hey!
Oh, there's a baby! There's a baby one! Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Okay.
I've had worse.
There's a baby! Oh, it's so small. Perfect. Okay. So this is what we needed for Red Lucy. There you go. You have to get specific eggs from a specific location for her quest. Which is like, okay, whatever. Pest control. Let me head back down this path. Okay. This is... Okay. Perfect. Pest control. So I don't think we've been down here yet. Tales of Junktown Jerky Vendor. Love to see it. Okay, species 1 is the fly trap. Species 2 is the giant mantis. So they were actively experimenting with these creatures. And then species 3 is this Bovaria mordicana. Colonize the bodies. So I'm curious, I'm not actually sure if that means that they were studying the creatures before they invaded or after.
Still looking.
You're not doing a very good job of looking, my girl. My love. Girl, where are you going?
Gotcha.
She just wanted to pick a fight.
I worry too much. Uh-oh.
I will say the spore carriers would be a lot more scary if they didn't glitch out whenever you started attacking them. But whatever. It's the thought that counts.
Over here.
Ooh. Hello. Ah. There we go. Ooh, okay. Got another entrance to the caves here. What do we got? There we go. All right, I'm not scared of any bugs. Let's freaking go.
For the Brotherhood.
Come at me, scrub lords.
I've had worse.
Y'all can't take me and my beautiful, perfect katana. I'm too strong. I'm the samurai of the Mojave.
Trouble.
Any more bugs? Stuck on that. Flora and fauna. Ugh, I do hate them though. They're very gross. Alright. GG. Anything else down here? Oh, hey! What's up, girl? There she is.
Took your sweet time. I suppose the NCR sent you?
Specifically Angela Williams.
She's such a dear. Not like that pompous little pedant she works for. But that's neither here nor there. These plants have gotten completely out of control. I've got a plan to deal with them, but I'll need your help.
Sure, what's up?
Good. Meet me on the second level, and I'll explain what needs to be done.
Sweet. I love that she's like literally just sitting here. Maybe she's supposed to be like hiding from the mantises, but as soon as we as soon as we clear out the bugs, she's like, oh yeah, I'm actually fine. I'm the samurai of the Mojave. I need to add that as a quote. Sage. Oh, Sage. Haven't I made you... Are you not a mod? If you're a mod, you should be able to add quote. I think it's exclamation point add quote. Oh yeah, at this point she fixes the elevator if you haven't already, but we already did, so.
What's this? Did you do these repairs? Not bad. Not bad at all. Saves me time, I guess. See you upstairs.
Let me see. I think it's hold up. Add quote. I'm the samurai. That should be it. Yeah, and then if you do exclamation point quote, it'll give you a random quote. Oh no! Oh no, I don't remember saying that. Oh no! Oh god. I don't remember saying any of these. I love the quotes. They're so good. Alright, Keely, where are you at? I won't abuse this power at all? Oh no. Keely, where are you? Keely? What the? Hello? I don't know where she is. She's supposed to be in that room with the terminal. Oh, here we go. Girl, where are you at? Wait, are you here, Sage? Did you get here and I didn't even notice? Wait, are you here? Oh my god, that's... I'll take... If you're here and gonna make coffee, I'll take coffee. That's hilarious. What? There she is. Oh my god! Oh, Bilbo is sleeping! Hi, Sage. Oh, jump scare. IRL.
Good, you're here. Ready to begin?
Alright. What's up? How
Time
can I
is
help?
of the essence, so I'll be brief. This place is filled with spores that are toxic to humans, and we need to get rid of them. I've pumped the vault full of a highly flammable gas that, once ignited, should destroy the vast majority of spores. There's one problem, though. The gas becomes semi-inert on exposure to oxygen, meaning the gas will have to be ignited close to where it's being introduced. I need you to find the vents where the gas is being pumped and ignite it. Oh, and survive the resulting blast.
God. So, she wants us to go down there and explode ourselves. Sounds dangerous, I'm in.
Good. Return to me when it's done.
Alright. Hopefully this won't kill Veronica. If it does, I'll reload. Okay. So I think we have to go around here. Okay, that's where we were. Okay, yeah, so you can see the gas that she is now pumping out of the vent system.
Hey.
So the explosion, oh god. The explosion that she's trying to ignite will kill all the spores, which is good because we have been breathing them in this whole time. Oh god, I'm stuck. Okay. Bye! Okay. So... let's see what happens to Veronica. I'm hoping I can get her, like, over here enough. So if you really put yourself in the corner, you can pretty much stay safe from the blast. Just stand right there.
Should have brought.
Wait. Now we have the research data, and we can give that to the Elder. Okay. Let's do it. Quick save.
See? Just because it doesn't shoot lasers doesn't mean it's not worth looking into. We could do amazing things with this data.
I agree. Now, please survive this explosion. Am I dead? I died. I think Veronica lived, but I died. That's not fair. Hold on. I think maybe if I close this door.
Lasers doesn't mean it's not worth looking into.
Okay, I can close the door.
Amazing things with this data.
Oh, oh no, y'all. I don't know if I can survive this. Okay, huh. Let's see. Well, let's okay, medics, I'll put my damage resistance up. I'll pop a couple of what is it? Super stim packs? I'll just do a bunch of those.
See? Just because it doesn't shoot lasers doesn't mean it's not worth looking into. We could do amazing things with this data.
I lived! We did it! Nice! Okay, I guess I had to be in this corner, not this corner. Alright. Let's freaking go, boys. Boys, girls, and theys. Sweet. That was pretty good. I did not expect it to go that smoothly. Hey, girl.
Ah, good. You survived. I was beginning to think you hadn't.
Well,
you'll be pleased to know that the spore should no longer be a problem. Now all that's left is to ensure that none of this ever happens again. The research that led to these abominations must be erased.
Uh-huh. Yeah, definitely do that.
I've managed to create a connection to the Vault's backup system from here. I just have to remotely delete all the files, and we're done here.
Alright.
Indeed. This should only take a minute. Just a few more moments, and... That's strange. The system says that the files were accessed recently, and copied to an external source. You wouldn't happen to know anything about that, would you?
No, totally. Totally didn't do it. Yeah, I copied the files.
Yes, that sounds like something he'd do. Well, there's nothing for it then. Those files need to be erased. Hold out your arm and I'll have it done in a flash.
We got a science 70, but I'm gonna try this. My friend is part of a group that can develop it into something safe everyone can benefit from.
I suppose you've given me no reason not to trust you. Fine. Take the data and go. I hope you know what you're doing. I've unlocked the door, so you're free to run along now. Although it pains me to say it, I wouldn't have made it out of here without your help. If you're heading back toward McCarran, tell Dr. Williams that she has my thanks as well.
You okay, Veronica? Veronica? Where are you? Why are you breathing in my ear so loudly? Alright, so that's the vault done. That's it. Now we just gotta leave. We can give the... Where is... Oh, I told Veronica to wait! Oops! Veronica, I'm so sorry! I'm coming back for you, babe. I'm so sorry. Where are you at? Girl, I'm so sorry.
Aw, just when the standing...
Alright. Really horny for science? I mean, who isn't, right? Am I right? Alright, let's get out of here. And never come back to this vault again. There are literally— oh god.
Trouble.
Oh, that's not what I wanted.
If I die...
No! Veronica! Not like this! God, just end it. Just end it. Oh, I'm too strong for him to... Why is your health so low, babe?
Come on! I'm gonna need some new limbs. I'm gonna need some new limbs.
You're fine, you're fine, you're fine. I can get you new limbs. Alright, we're good. God, jump scare. Okay, now, as I was saying, this vault is a great vault, but it has like a billion quests attached to it. So it has the Red Lucy quest. It has I Could Make You Care, which is Veronica's quest. It has the unmarked quest with Keeley. It has the Dr. Hilden quest, and it has another Brotherhood of Steel quest, which is what I got those HEPA cartridge filters. Like, there's a lot going on in this vault. Like, if you don't know to do all this in one trip, you have to come back here like 3 times. It's really obnoxious. I'm gonna go ahead and turn this in. I just realized my giveaway goal didn't update. We're at like 182 followers, which is very exciting. Now, you can give Hildern the data. I'm not going to because he's an asshole and I don't want to support him.
Hey. I received a pleasant call from Dr. Keeley. It seems we have you to thank for keeping her alive. Very charitable of you.
Oh, do I have to give it to him to complete the quest? Okay, let's do this. I think you can talk to him about it.
Wonderful. Excellent work. Let me see it. It'll take a moment to decode on my terminal. I don't see how that's relevant. The dangers of the vault were your business, not mine. The only question is whether the data is still intact. I think William's decryption algorithms seem to be working. Yes, here it is. The data is mostly uncorrupted. This will make the board of directors finally sit up and take notice. Here then, as promised, an agreeable sum payable upon delivery of the data. You've more than done your part.
Yeah, alas.
Your concerns are perfectly understandable, but I assure you, they're entirely misplaced. We would never use technology that wasn't fully tested. We aren't some motley band of vault alchemists. We're with the government, for goodness sake. Have a little faith in us.
That's a great line. That's a very good line. Alright.
Hey. Keeley just called in. You should have heard the director. But wait up. Now look here. She wouldn't let him finish a sentence. Just reamed him out for sending all those people to the vault. I've never seen his face so red and twitchy.
Amazing.
Thanks for keeping her safe. Here's the caps I promised. I knew I had a good feeling about you.
Aw.
Thanks again. Really, I owe you.
She's a sweetheart. Hey, level 22. Okay. Bump up my barter. Survival. We could take Hannibal, because it's quite funny. Entomologist. Yeah. Ooh, Nuka-Cola recipes. That's kind of fun. Solar powered. Yeah, I think it's got to be Grim Reaper Sprint. That one's always super helpful. Cool. Now we can go to Red Lucy and give her the eggs. And then after that, we can go to the Brotherhood again. The Thorn quest is actually not super great unless you're just sort of doing it while you're doing other stuff, if that makes sense.
Welcome back, stranger.
Like, there's no way I'm just gonna focus on just this quest.
Do you have good news for the Thorn? Good work, stranger. The Thorn will nurture these eggs until their hatchlings are ready to bleed for us. Here's a compensation for your service. I trust that we're in agreement over it. You speak the truth, stranger. And the Thorn lives by the justice that honor and strength dispense. Here's a more fitting sum. Bring me a dozen rad scorpion eggs. I'll see to it that you're rewarded fairly. The eggs I seek are not easy to find, stranger. Your best chances are in the mountains north of Good Springs and west from Quarry Junction. You've got yourself a deal. So long, stranger.
Alright. Again, we're not gonna do that right away. We'll get to it eventually. And I can make the care return with Veronica. Right. Alright. It's been about 2 hours, so I'm gonna take a quick break because I really want some lunch. So I'll be back in like 10 minutes. Everybody be nice. I'm watching. I'm always watching. Had a spaghetti, and I'm feeling good. Oh, I also got a cold one here. And by cold one, I mean a Coke cherry. 0 sugar. Alright. Let's do this. Oh, I forgot to pick up Edie again. Gosh darn it. That's fine. Oh, you know what? I actually wanted to talk to these fools.
Don't work too hard there, Ibsen.
Yes, yes.
Where is he? Is that you?
Look, this
There
isn't
we
a
go.
great time. Oh, what the hell? It's not like we're making any progress. I'm Ibsen, and I hope your day is going better than mine is.
It's fine, but...
Yeah, I'm in charge of keeping this data system up and running, but accessing it is a little, touch and go at the moment. I could use some assistance, sure, but I highly doubt you have the technical background to help us deal with this virus.
I highly doubt.
Yeah, some pre-war jackass with too much time on his hands apparently decided to inflict his misery on those around him. It's scrambling all the terminals here at the moment. Luckily, we only use this section for storing historical data. I suppose it couldn't hurt to get another pair of eyes on this. Maybe you'll be able to come up with something coming at it fresh. While the entire system is infected, the virus itself is spread across 3 terminals. The problem is that it keeps moving periodically. We'll have it nailed down in a terminal or 2, only to have it jump to another set of terminals before we locate the 3rd.
Ooh, can the virus's files be partitioned so read access is only provided by the kernel administrator? It's like you're speaking another language, dog, but go ahead.
What? No, that's brilliant.
Of course it is.
It would let us seal a portion of the virus to a particular terminal, even when the other parts move.
Let's hack and go.
Best of luck to you. I'll tell the others to take a break so they don't get in your way. Oh, and I'll keep track of when it jumps for you. To maximize your chances, wait for my signal before you begin.
Alright, let's give this a shot. This can be tough, but I think we can do it.
The virus just jumped. Find which terminals it went to.
The focus I have right now is off the chain. Also, what is this? Why is this set up this way? This feels so unnecessary.
10 seconds.
10 seconds!
Hey.
Let's go.
That's it. We got it. The virus has been purged. You actually did it. If you don't mind my saying so, I didn't think you had a chance in hell of pulling it off. But I'm glad to be wrong for once. Thank you, my friend. Please feel free to access the data store at your leisure. I'm only allowed to give you access to non-classified topics, but it's better than nothing, right?
What do you think about Hardin?
I can understand how the man might be frustrated by the current situation. He's a take-charge sort of fellow. Standing around's not his strong suit. I myself often wish we could end this interminable stasis and begin moving forward again. Oh, all kinds of things. There was already information regarding the layout and systems of this bunker, but we've since added our own data as well. Prior to the lockdown, we had extensively scouted the surrounding area and compiled dossiers on nearby points of interest.
Ooh.
Well, you'd have to get a senior-level member of the chapter to unlock a topic for you. I've given you access to what I can, but that's not much. The majority of topics fall under Ramos's aegis, since they'd constitute a security risk. Good luck getting anything out of him. You might have better luck with another member of the senior staff. Try talking to them about it. Bye.
Fair enough. Okay. So we can get some more info from here. Project goals. Self-sustaining shelter for high-ranking VIPs that can serve. And... so this just gives some interesting lore. I'm not really feeling like... I don't really feel like reading all of it right now. Okay, but this is something that Hardin was interested in. Let it be recorded that on this day, Raymond Lorne was dismissed from his post as elder for committing the crime of murder. Brother Lorne was known to have hostile feelings toward the victim, Senior Scribe Ritter. The guilty party insists that Ritter's death was a tragic case of friendly fire. The bunker was under attack at the time, but the tribunal felt they could not let him persist as elder with such suspicion hanging over him. Kenneth Jones shall no longer bear the title of elder. Brother Jones has willfully gone against the chain that binds and has been forced to step down. Head Paladin Lindquist succeeds as elder. Okay. Then we have dismissal of David James from the post as of elder. Brother James was charged with destroying an unknown device recovered from a recent expedition. The purpose and function of the device remain unknown. Okay. So I know that Hardin wanted to know that information. I'm still not convinced. I'm probably not going to let Hardin in on this. Ah, this is where Lorenzo is, and I need to bring Edie to him. So we'll do that in just a moment. Let's go talk to the Elder first.
There have been reports that the NCR is moving more and more troops into the area.
Alright, you. Oh, Veronica has to come up very slowly, dramatically.
Veronica, I hope...
I brought you a present. This disc has secrets to breeding plants that can thrive in the wasteland.
High Elder Maxon didn't found us to be botanists, Veronica.
Think about it. No more trading guns for food. Total self-sufficiency. It's what we always wanted.
This won't get us Hoover Dam.
Yes, it will. If we feed people, they'll support us. They'll join us.
What does the Codex say?
A bunch of closed-minded bullshit.
We do not help them or let them in.
But...
we keep knowledge they must never have.
give it a chance. For me. I can't stay here and watch us waste away.
I'm sorry.
We'll die out.
I know.
Come on. I can't listen to this anymore.
So he acknowledges it. He actively acknowledges the fact that what he's doing is not going to last. Absolutely ridiculous.
He wouldn't listen. The truth was right there staring him in the face. How could he not listen?
That's rude. You were just very persuasive. No, there was never a chance. His mind was made up from the start.
I see that now. I thought I knew him better than that, but it was like talking to a stranger. How can I help them when they won't accept it?
Where does that leave you?
I don't know if I can stay. Maybe it'd be better for everyone if I left. Spent my life somewhere else. Work with the followers of the apocalypse, maybe. Put my knowledge to some good use. Or I can stay here with the people I care about and do whatever I can until it comes to a slow or sudden end.
So, at this point, hi Pop-Tart, how's it going? Good to see you. At this point, this is, I think, the end of her quest, so we can encourage her to stay. We can encourage her to leave. or we can tell her to make her own decision. And I don't remember what she chooses if she makes her own decision. I think she chooses to stay. And as unfortunate as it is, the, like, path that this current chapter of the Brotherhood is on, I usually encourage her to stay because I think in the long run she's happier that way. Because even though she's frustrated with what's happening here, she does still care about these people. Like, this is her whole life, right? She does really care about the Brotherhood, and I like to think that there might be still a slim possibility eventually that she could convince the Elder to change his mind. So, I'm gonna encourage her to stay.
They may be a bunch of wooden conformists, but anything I did without them would feel empty. I'd always be reminded of this day, how I wasn't strong enough to stand by them. So, I guess I'll stay. Won't be easy, but at least I won't feel guilty about the choice. Let's get going. I'd like to get my mind off all this, and some fresh air would do me some good, right about now.
Alright. Now the next part of this quest is just to leave the bunker. That's what we're gonna do. The quest hasn't finished yet, so there might be something yet about to happen. I do feel like, you know, especially based on what she just said to us, like, this is what she would want. She wouldn't be truly happy with the followers. And, you know, she really wants to make a difference, and yeah, she might make a difference with the followers, but would she thrive there? Would she be happy? Like, hello.
Evening.
Hi.
We heard Veronica talking with the Elder. We won't stand for this.
What? Speech of 95? Uh-oh.
A paladin always has a say where the Codex is concerned. Veronica's aspirations are seditious.
Uh-oh.
All of us are sworn to obey and protect the Codex, even against one of our own. She's gone too far this time. No. This has to end now. Execute them.
Not like this! Okay, I knew that speech check was coming, I just didn't realize it was freaking 95. That's like one of the highest speech checks in the game.
We heard Veronica talking with the...
Alright. So obviously these were the fools who came up to us earlier in the quest, and they were not in approval of what Veronica was up to. I don't think you can get out of this situation without aggroing them, unless you do the speech check. So they basically try to take it upon themselves to deal this justice that they think is deserved. So we're going to go with the speech check. Ideals are strengthened by the challenges they endure. Veronica's questioning, did you a service?
She'd be doing a greater service by carrying out her duties and not trying to undermine the Elder's authority. This had better be the last time her loyalty falters. You've been warned. We heard Veronica talking with the Elder. We won't stand for this.
Okay, it just glitched and I did it twice. That's fine.
God, I should get used to this, I guess. People get desperate. They turn on each other. First thing to go is trust. I don't think it's ever going to be the same for me in there. Knowing no matter what I do, it's going to end badly. But they're all I have.
Poor Veronica, truly. I mean, it's such a unfortunate situation. You still gonna travel with me?
Yeah. I've got the rest of my life to help them out. I could spare a little while to see things through with you.
Let's get out of here.
Good idea.
Yay! So now Veronica gets the Bonds of Steel perk, which increases her armor. We love to see it. Alright. So that's her quest. I don't remember where I sent Edie. I think Edie might be in Prim. Where's Prim? Things are good, Pop-Tart. Excuse me. I just had some lunch, so my nose is kind of running a bit. Yeah, things are good. Playing some New Vegas. Feeling good. I'm gonna play D&D later. There she is. Hey, cutie. There we go. Yeah, I'm gonna play D&D later. I'm going to...
Hi there.
Oh my god.
My name is April Mortimer. I monitored a communication earlier between you and someone with the Brotherhood of Steel. I'm with the followers of the Apocalypse.
That was like 2 weeks
We're
ago.
much more liberal about the sharing of technology than those Brotherhood people. Bring your robot to us. We'll see that whatever information it may have on it is used for the greater good.
Alright. Frickin' jump scare. So, yeah, what I was trying to say is I'm going to a party later, and then I'm going to play D&D, so I'm very excited about that. But I'm also looking forward to just a nice long stream. Someone isn't minding their own business, truly. So at this point, we can either give the technology to the followers or the Brotherhood. I feel like I usually go with the Brotherhood for some reason. I can't remember why, though. So all the companions, once you do their quest, they get a specific perk at the end of it. And I don't know which option gives you which perk. Which is fine. Also, I'm gonna go ahead and let Veronica go. Actually, I'm gonna talk to her first.
Listen, I want to thank you for helping me out. I'm sorry that things didn't go like I'd hoped, but at least I got the chance to try. At least I know for sure that there was nothing I could do. Thank you for giving me that chance.
Aw, you're so welcome. So before I let her go, I'm gonna send her back to the Lucky 38 so she can, you know, get room service or whatever. But I do want to talk to her a bit because...
My favorite subject.
I want to learn a little bit more about Father Elijah.
I would say he was my tutor, but that doesn't cover it. After my parents passed, he looked after me. The whole Brotherhood brought me up, really, but he made sure of it. I never had a grandfather, not that I knew anyway, but Elijah was in some ways what I'd imagine a grandfather to be.
Did you follow him from California?
It was by his request, actually. He cleared it with the other elders. Somehow. They sent him to look into the dam. There was a time when I'd have begged to follow. Watch him at work. He did. For years, he fought with the council. Taught me to question our direction. Meanwhile, he'd become more out of touch than all of them. On our way east, he demanded we stop at Helios 1 to examine it. While we were there, we received word that the NCR had taken the dam. He was furious. Called it children playing with a bomb. Oof. But he was mad because we'd lost his power. What we'd use it for. He didn't even care.
That's really interesting, too. Just because, like, it's not even just utilizing the power. It's the fact that they just lost it in general. That they just lost this power. He seems very power hungry from what we can tell at the moment.
They're cautious. When they discover something, they respect it, learn its limits, consider how to preserve it. Used to drive Father Elijah crazy. Oof. He liked to learn limits too, but only so he could push them. That's not to excuse the other elders, though. They all covet technology for its own sake. Some are just more fanatical than others.
So it's not like he was so odd within the ranks of the Brotherhood, but he definitely had his own goals.
Yeah, I did. I couldn't help him. He just didn't listen, and the idea that people talk back to him... If he could have made the Brotherhood act like machines, ordering them around with the push of a button, he would have. Elijah could look at an old device and immediately understand what made it work. And he could see its potential, where it fit with other technology. It's not something he could teach, but he tried with me. Some of it stuck. But that's what he taught me. You ask what I learned from him. I learned what I don't want to become.
Ooh.
In the end, there was just him and his vision. Nothing and no one else.
She sounds pretty broken about that. It's sad, like, This is somebody who she looked up to and who took care of her, and it seems like to her he didn't ever really truly care for her.
Yeah. I miss him. I don't know. Last time anyone saw him was in the battle at Helios 1. I wasn't there. He gave orders to hold the plant until it could be reactivated. But he ran out of time. The NCR overran it. Everyone thought he was dead. But I got a note from him at a comm station. That's how he liked to talk, even to me. He wasn't good at face-to-face.
So many people hurt her, Pop-Tart. So many people. She's had a tough one.
It was strange. Even for Father Elijah. He's always been unstable, but this was something else. I don't want to say delusional, but I don't know what else to call it. The only thing familiar about it was the signature. He said the Brotherhood was doomed, but that he'd return, save us. But the way he said it, I don't know. Said he'd return with one of the greatest treasures of the old world, make the Mojave like it was meant to be. Wipe the slate clean.
Hearing that, it almost sounds like he was looking for a Gek. So, we'll learn more about...
Ooh, got any juicy gossip?
Oh, hell yeah. We'll learn more about Father Elijah later.
This better not be about the meaning of life.
Okay. So, for now, we're gonna go ahead and part ways.
Why does everyone always say that?
It's okay, just go to Lucky 38.
Nice! Can I order room service?
Of course. Okay. So now she's off to the Lucky 38. She'll be there, she'll be safe. I'm gonna take Edie. Let's see. What can we do here? Oh! Okay, so we're gonna finish off Edie's quest. Before we do that, though, I am gonna go ahead and look for the missing patrols. So we're gonna activate this. I'm ready to fight. Which way are we going? All I want to do is protect her. She deserves it. So we're gonna look for those patrols. But before we do that, we're gonna pick up a new friend. I think it's time we get a new companion. We have a gal here who's been stuck here for way too long and deserves some love. New friends, new friends. Yes.
You come around like a bad habit. What's on your mind?
I want you and your beautiful face and your wonderful gun and your incredible hat to come with me.
That's the question I've been asking myself. No idea. Maybe head back west? Though the idea of heading back there with my tail between my legs isn't appealing.
Come with me.
Go with you? And why the hell would I do that?
I got lots of whiskey.
The outpost lost its charm about 3 bottles ago. And that was just this morning. Walking the Mojave with you can't be any worse than here, that's for sure. Alright, I'm in.
Sweet.
Caravan of 2 now.
New friend.
Back in our hands. I hope we can do.
There. With that, let's head back to the AFB. We don't have to worry about getting blown up this time, which is nice. So we're looking for the lost patrols. The Elder was sending us to look for some patrols that went missing. And, well, it's about to become kind of obvious where one of them went. If I can find it. Ah, there we go. Mission holotape. Some armor.
Let's see what you got.
gonna give her just some cred that I need to sell. She can't actually wear... Oh, actually, I think she dropped it. Yeah, she did. It's fine. She can't wear the armor. In fact, it's got a high value, though. I really want to sell it. Let me just...
Let's deal.
Take my random stuff. Okay. So that's one of the patrols. We already had found one of them at RepCon. The last one is... actually right by Hidden Valley. They didn't get very far. Well, either they didn't get very far or... oh god. Scary. Either they didn't get very far or they... died on their way back.
Don't need this right now.
It's true. This is where Hidden Valley Ranch comes from. They actually grow the ranch dressing on bushes that grow here, and then they harvest it. It's a beautiful work of science and agriculture. I know, right?
Let's kick this in gear.
Alright. We got a bunch of big boys. These things are the worst. They're so gross. I hate them so much. This is Mo. He's an evolved centaur. He's gross and I hate him. Alright, let's get the heck out of here. We're getting irradiated. Alright, that's it. So, that's part one of this quest. Now, uranium fever. It's true. I love the Brotherhood. This is not a good quest, though. This quest, if you just do it in succession without doing anything else at the same time, is very boring. It's literally just, hey, there are three things out in the wasteland. Go get them. Okay, that takes you to some interesting locations. Like, that's the most interesting part of it, really, is it takes you to interesting locations. The next part of this quest is, okay, now go talk to these 3 people who are hidden around. And then after that, rule of 3s, go get these 3 items that we need and come back, and then that's the end of the quest. It's bizarre. It's so bizarre that this is what they decided for this quest. But whatever. Whatever. Oh, I wanted to find the merchant. I want to say he's like around here. I just want to sell this armor. Not sure where the merchant is.
Our instruments show some impressive power fluctuations coming.
You're the one with that robot. I was hoping you'd bring him my way. Pretty impressive piece of hardware. I can't say that I've seen anything quite like him before.
I've heard some information from its logs. Sounds like it's carrying some Enclave data.
Really? What kind of logs? What kind of data does he have on it?
Logs spoke about Enclave, Duraframe research, and Poseidon energy research.
Did you say Poseidon energy? I've been researching some Poseidon projects here. Do you think you could leave your robot with me for a few days? I have some materials that I can use to upgrade his armor while he's here.
Sure.
This is excellent news. I'll send him back to you soon.
From across the river.
Alright.
What's going on over there?
So Edie gets to stick around with these fools for a little bit. And that's fine. We have Cass with us.
Hello.
Okay.
Yes, what is it? Ah, the outsider. I suppose it's too much to ask that jarhead Ramos to keep outsiders away from my research.
Ew.
I am head scribe Taggart, and I am much too busy to deal with the likes of you right now.
I don't like your face.
Staying low. Yeah?
Oh my gosh. Hello, Yellow.
It's our virtual reality training hall. We don't really go out all that often anymore, so this is how we stay sharp. Yeah, a lot more. Back when we were at the Helios station. Oh, crap. I'm pretty sure I'm not supposed to talk about that, especially with outsiders. So forget you just heard that, okay?
How do you get hair dye down here?
Head scribe Taggart quickly realized my extraordinary talent when I took the mandatory VR combat testing. Soon after that, he requested that I get transferred to VR specialist training, serving as his assistant. I miss hanging out with the other students all the time, but at least I get to skip all those boring lectures. Well, like just about everyone else here, I grew up in the Brotherhood. My father was a scribe and my mother a paladin.
She's the opposite of Sunset Sarsaparilla.
They both died at Helios 1. The others were always like a family to me before that, but afterward they became my family in truth.
Alright. I don't think I can really get anything from these guys. Sunshine Sarsaparilla. Aww. That's cute. I like that. Alright, let's GTFO.
Hey.
Hey, I found your holotapes.
Found the missing patrols, or was something else on your mind? They were all dead then. I suppose I'm not surprised. We have few friends in the world above, and many enemies. But we must turn our minds to other matters. When I sent out those patrols, I also sent 3 knights out on scouting missions. When the patrols failed to return, we assumed the worst, and sent a single communication to the scouts to hold position and maintain radio silence. I want you to contact those scouts and gather their reports. Like the patrols, they have devices on them that will enable you to track them. When you find them, tell them you're my representative and ask them if the bears are still hunting. That should get them to talk to you. Return when you've gathered all of their reports.
Alright, so this is literally just another... another go find 3 things, etc. quest. It's very unfortunate, because the Brotherhood is very cool and interesting. But this is not. This is not cool and interesting. I am gonna try to find the... Oh, here we go. This is the armory, I think. Hey, you.
How may I? Welcome to the range. Feel free to use it. Sure. The Elder's already given the okay. Unfortunately, you'll have to use your own weapons and ammo.
Yeah, I'm good. Not really looking to waste my cred. Here we go.
The word came down from the Elder that I'm to offer you some of our lesser wares. As if I didn't have other matters on my mind.
Wow, chill out.
If you must know, my inventory check this week shows that our weapon count is 1 short. Somehow we're missing a laser pistol. Hardin will have my head if I don't find that weapon soon. I can't delay my report to him any longer.
Really? 1 pistol? I guess they're fairly limited on the stuff that they have.
If you happen to find it, bring it here right away. I might be able to throw a few supplies your way if you do.
Alright, this is an unmarked quest. Let's check it out. Night Torres in Hidden Valley wants me to find a laser pistol that's gone missing. The first thing to do is speak with the paladin in charge of the firing range and see if he remembers who was using it. Okay.
Have you found it?
Not yet. I do want to sell some stuff. Beautiful. I don't know why I have tin cans. Okay. Or a wrench, for that matter. Okay. What do we got? You have anything fun? Greased lightning. Interesting. Combat armor. No.
Pleasure to...
Welcome to the range. Feel free.
Do you know anything about a weapon that's gone missing?
Torres must be getting desperate if she's accepting help on this one. I'll tell you what I told her. My records show that Initiate Stanton was the last to check it out, but checked it back in a day later.
Okay. I love that this is an unmarked quest, because it actually has quite a few steps to it, if you don't already know where the laser pistol is. Let's see, Stanton. You okay? Y'all? Y'all okay? Anyway.
Yes, can I help you? Oh, man. I told Watkins this wasn't going to work. Look, Watkins and I snuck out one day. She said it'd be a training exercise. Said she heard from a guy on one of the patrols that there was a gulch just southeast of here with scorpions in it, and that we had to check it out. There were scorpions out there, all right. We started using them for target practice, but before we knew it, the damn things were all around us. So we made a run for it, and in all the commotion, I dropped my pistol. Watkins keeps urging me to go back and get it, but that's not going to happen.
Yeah, no kidding.
You can go outside, though, can't you? You can return the pistol to Torres and clear this whole thing up for me.
Yeah, no worries.
Great. When you find it, just turn it into Torres and I'll be in the clear.
You're welcome, by the way.
I heard a special squad of Rangers is on its way to the Vegas area. I guess the NCR is finally getting serious about fighting.
Again, this is an unmarked quest. You literally just have to remember all this stuff. You have to remember that you have to talk to Stanton. You have to find Stanton in this whole bunker. Then you have to go and remember to go, okay, southeast of the bunker will take you to a Scorpion Gulch. And then you have to find the laser pistol, and it's not marked on your map. It's very interesting that this is not a quest, considering how many marked quests in this game are literally nothing. It's very bizarre to me. The uranium has gotten to them. God help them. Oh god, did he say southwest or southeast? I think he said southeast. Sure, why not? Yeah, right here. Now, we've already been down here, and I didn't see a laser pistol. Hopefully it just spawned in. Said he dropped it somewhere. Laser pistol. Laser pistol. I'm honestly not going to spend too long looking for it because Well, I don't even know what supplies you get. I'm kind of curious. Laser pistol. Surely the game devs... Oh, hey! There we go. I was like, surely the game devs will...
The fight.
Oh god. We'll put it in a place where we'll see it.
Glad that's over.
Thanks,
Guess
Cass.
who won the lottery?
Dang, girl! Get it, girl!
Let's kick this in gear.
Oh my god, they're coming from all sides! Holy cow!
That how you wanna play, huh?
They're coming from everywhere! Oh my god! Anyway. Sweet. So I'll return the laser pistol when we head back to the bunker. But for now, we don't really need to go back for just that. There's a bunch of fools we can talk to. Now, I kind of tempted to just go ahead and move forward with this quest, since we already have it activated. Yeah. Red Lucy. Do Volare. There's a lot to do. Y'all, we could probably start doing the DLC soon, too. I think I might start a DLC next stream. I think I'll go ahead and keep going with this Brotherhood quest. It's kind of meh. Oh, hey! We could go to the Black Mountain. We haven't done Black Mountain yet.
And then the fight starts.
Not yet, Sage. I'll have some later, though, before D&D. Thank you. I just had a Coke, so I'm all full up on Coke energy. And not the fun kind. Kofi. Oh my god.
This is a dangerous place, human, especially for your kind. I suggest you turn back. There's nothing good waiting for you further on. You must have heard her radio broadcasts. Though why a human would follow her invitation here is beyond me, unless you didn't listen very closely. The voice on the radio belongs to Tabitha, the supreme commander of Black Mountain, or as she calls it, the state of Utopatha.
Oh,
she took
Tabitha.
control of this place almost 2 years ago. The super mutants here do whatever she says, and she says humans are to be killed on sight.
Oh, not the ad quote. Sounds like you've had enough of Tabitha. What if you had some help?
Help would improve the odds. Help might just make the difference. All right, if you're good enough at what you do to meet me in the village up near the peak, we can talk further. I'll have a plan by the time I see you, if I see you. Good luck. It's gonna be a lot harder for you to get up there than it will be for me.
Alright. There he goes. So this is an interesting quest. I do find this one interesting. Give me mod powers. You should be a mod. I don't know why you're not a mod. Hold on. Manage suspicious user. What the? Why are you not modded? What is happening? This is ridiculous. I am offended. There you go. Also, the quote was, "I'm full of Coke energy. Thank you very much." Thank you very much.
You're listening to Radio Free Utopia, bringing truth to utopians 24 hours a day. Welcome. I still miss you, Rhonda, after all these years. Also joining us from his log cell is Raul Tejada, master mechanic, who can be executed at any time.
Maybe I should
Ah! I can't believe you've done this to me, Sage. Oh god, these guys are really tough. I need more firepower! Don't die, Cass. Technically, the quote isn't wrong. Alright, y'all got me there. You got me there. So we're gonna just make our cheeky little way up this mountain here. Oh, there's Neil. Where you going, buddy? Is he gonna come up the road? Yep, there he goes! He's running! Go, Neil, go! Go, Neil, go! Run, 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 run! Holy crap, he's fast! We gotta beat him. We gotta run! Alright, I'm done with this radio. Oh my god, he's so fast! Neil! Neil, buddy, come back! No! Don't be a hero! Oh god. Where? I feel kind of bad for killing these guys. Because technically if you get up there, well, you'll see, but there's a way to solve this problem, without violence. Okay, also we're getting very irradiated. Let's deal with that, maybe. I desperately need some rat away. Anybody home?
All I'm doing is picking him
I thought maybe that was Neil at first because he wasn't immediately attacking me. But I guess we're fine. Ooh, hey! I'll take some caps.
Hey, you
We know dum-dums, you the stupid, not us. We's taking over.
A dum-dum revolt, you say? Then I sentence all dum-dums to death!
So by the way, the dum-dums are the super mutants, and Tabitha is technically a nightkin. What's happening? Where is Cass? Cass?
Let's hide and seek. More shooting.
There she is. Oh my god. Not me being out of ammo. Not like this. Do you think I could get him with the katana?
In no mood for hunting.
I'm staying out.
I can't believe that worked. Alright, this quest, unless my mods fixed it, this quest is glitched. Neil is supposed to come with you and help you.
A pleasant surprise to see you made it. I'm ready to get started if you are.
But the glitch makes it so he just stays here.
Here's the plan. The gate to Tabitha's compound is guarded by several Nightkin, all of them using devices that make them invisible. I'm going to draw them away from the gate by telling them I spotted an intruder in the village. Then you slip in. Good luck. We're going to need it.
Oh, hey! It actually is working. So a lot of times this quest is bugged.
Shh. We're hunting shitheads.
Let's just move back here a ways. Honestly, I don't really need his help. I could just kill them all. Is anyone even following him? No.
I've done what I can. The rest is up to you.
Yeah, you've done a heck of a lot.
There you are.
Oh, that was nice. That was very good. 10 out of 10 explosion. Murder is more fun with a friendship. God. Alright. I don't know what this is for. There's this. I don't know what this does. This might have been for a quest that I don't know what it's for anymore. But you can, like, move these, and it moves the satellite dishes, so I don't know. We got a unique missile launcher, which is fun. I'm never going to use it, but it is fun if you're doing a heavy weapons build, or just wanted to cause some chaos. I'll probably just end up selling it. Okay, so, technically, what we want to do for this quest is go in there, because that's where Tabitha is. And that would allow us to... Well, you can try to talk to her, but she doesn't really listen. She's a little bit unstable. But what we can do is we can go in here. And there is this, which I love. Treasure hunt. To whom it may concern, you. We've got some pretty good stuff from the last raid, and unlike last time, I didn't want any incidents. The only logical conclusion was to hide everything throughout this room. If you can read this, you have my permission to use any items you can find. Stuff I hid. 1 missile launcher, 3 missiles, 3 bricks of C4, 5 frag grenades, 1 super stim pack, and various ammo. Your benevolent supreme overlord Tabitha. I freaking love it. So you literally can just look around the room as much as you want and find all the stuff that she hid. It's very cute. There's some garden gnomes. Got him. I also think the key is hidden around here somewhere. But honestly, more importantly than anything else, we have this broken Mr. Handy. The robot lies inert on the table, giving no indication of having worked recently or ever. The nameplate on the part of the surface is scratched out and mostly faded, but you can still make out the faint word Rhonda. Now, we very briefly listened to the radio, and if you listen to the radio, Tabitha mentions the name Rhonda and how much she misses her. So let's check the circuitry. You quickly ascertain that the robot's current AI state is set to hibernate, likely a self-defense mechanism after the unit suffered catastrophic damage. Whoever repaired it probably didn't know to reset its AI. After flipping the right switch, the robot jumps to life.
Hello. Could you please direct me to Mistress Tabitha?
Sure.
Thank you very much. My internal clock says it's been 6 years, 52 days, 40 minutes, and 13 seconds since I last spoke to her. I hope she hasn't gotten lonely.
Aww. Maybe a little bit. And then if we step outside...
Rhonda? Is that you?
It is, Mistress Tabitha. How I've missed you so. This stranger here fixed me up right as rain. Is he a friend of yours?
Oh, she's so beautiful.
I don't know how to thank you for bringing Rhonda back to me, stranger. Here, take this. I won't be needing it anymore.
What will we do now?
I don't know. It's been so long since I lost Rhonda that I'm not sure.
Mistress Tabitha, we should be heading off. Our journey has been much delayed, but we can catch up if we hurry. Come along now.
Yes, Rhonda.
Aww. So now they go off into the wasteland, back on their journey, and she gives up her title of Supreme Leader, Overlord, whatever. It's cute. I like this quest. It's very easy to miss if you don't go in there first, because if you go into where Tabitha is, she aggroes. Oops. Yeah, but that's it. So literally she was just doing all this, all these shenanigans because she missed Rhonda. Now if we go back in here, we should be able to unlock these. Yes, very good. Take all that cred. Yoink. Yoink. There's another one. No? Was that it? Yoink. Beautiful. I'll just take a couple things to sell, I think. Okay. Cool. Yeah, so that's it. That's crazy, crazy, crazy. It's a fun quest. I quite like it. There's some stuff here. Okay. Oh boy. I'm actually gonna sleep through the night here because I cannot see. Context matters. Absolutely. Oh, big stretch. Okay.
Careful if we go off the road.
Oh, this is hilarious. Okay, so there's a very hard locked terminal here, right? And this door requires a key, so we have to get into this terminal in order to unlock that door. Now, I can unlock it because I do have the appropriate science skill. But if you go and check this terminal, this is Raoul's. If we go to the end here, let's see. Tabitha came in today and said she's concerned about my safety. She's insisted that I change the lock on my own door to require a password using one of the other computers I fixed. I'm really starting to regret ever fixing those. The password is 123456789. Like anyone who cares will ever read this. And then I could just get in. God, I love it. Well, that's it. We're in. Hi, Roll.
Took you long enough. So can I go now?
Who are you?
Name's Raul. Raul Alfonso Tejada. I'm the mechanic around here. Probably because it used to be Miguel's. Whoever he was. How about if you let me go, huh, boss? Alrighty then. I'll just head out. Alone. By myself. Into the dangerous waste.
You want to come with me?
Sorry, boss. But as much as I like to risk getting killed by your side, you seem to already have some help. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
Well, now that I'm free of the outpost...
Oh!
Was wondering if you'd mind making a detour.
Hey, nice.
I'd like to pay my respects to the end of Cassidy Caravans. Check out the site where they died.
Sure.
Upside of Vegas, hear tell? Trapped at the Mojave outpost. So I wasn't able to run there when I heard. Been weeks since it was hit. So the site's probably a Cazador nest by now.
Yeah, we can do that.
Got word back on what happened from Rangers. Guess they found enough in the wreckage to identify it.
Holly, thank you for the bits.
Only wishful thinking on my part, most likely. At the least, I'd like to pay my respects. I got them into this mess. I owe them that much.
Cool.
Thanks. I appreciate it.
So,
some of the caravan might be ash, but we were expecting raiders and over-inquisitive NCR border guards. There might be something left. If I'm there with you, shouldn't be hard to spot. And I'd prefer to see the bodies with my own eyes.
So I am going to go ahead and send her to the Lucky 38 because I do want to pick up Raoul. But we're going to come back to her quest a little bit later.
Careful where you flash that chip of yours. Not sure what kind of caps it's worth, but it's a tempting target. If you're sure. Back to the gilded cage.
Yeah, you'll be fine. Reluctantly, I don't know if you saw that.
Oh, it's you.
Come with me.
Anything's better than staying here. Let's go.
Alright. So now we have Raoul with us. I always make it a point to gather all the companions when I do these quests. Or when I do these playthroughs, rather. Sounds like a storm is rolling in. Okay. Well, might as well continue with the Brotherhood quest that we were on. Ugh, quite a few places to go. Yeah, let's go here first.
Hey.
Okay. Right about this way. There should...
These soldiers look how I feel, boss.
Oof. Should be... The guy we're looking for is over here somewhere. See if we can find him. Some really scary music cues happening in the background. Not a big fan of that. Oh, here we go. Here he is. Man of the hour.
Approach slowly, stranger. If you have no business with me, then go.
Why are you squatting?
Then I am sworn to report. I've been dividing my time between the camps to the north and south of here. One belongs to the NCR, the other to a band of slavers known as Caesar's Legion. I was sure the NCR would quickly win, but that has not happened. Instead, the two sides maintained a long stalemate, and only after an extended duration did the NCR finally destroy its opponent. When they did, it appeared they did so with the help of fresh reinforcements.
That was
I do
me.
not believe they could have managed the feat without them.
I did it.
That savages such as these could last so long against the NCR is troubling. Please, take my findings to the Elder. He'll know what to make of this.
Alright. I will say, as lame as this quest is, it does give some interesting insight into the wider world from the Brotherhood's perspective, which I quite like. So. This one's gonna be annoying to get to. Yeah, let's start from Nipton, I think. We'll go from Nipton, we'll go north. Oh, that's right! Yeah, I saw a... Hello? There's a mod I wanted to try that would turn Nipton into a settlement again. I think I've already talked to this fool.
God damn it! I was
Oh my
nodding off
gosh.
until you barged in here, and just give me some.
Okay.
You know what I'd be real excited about? If you'd showed up and saved me before they smashed my legs. Now, why don't you fuck off and let me sleep, hero? That'll be real exciting too.
Can I not give you medics?
What is it this time?
Alright, whatever. Who cares? Nah, I shouldn't say that. He's been through a lot. Although he's a powder ganger, so he is an asshole, so nah. But yeah, there's a mod that turns this place into like a thriving town again, which I kind of like. Like, I don't know. I feel like when you do a full significant playthrough of this game, you play it long enough where it just would make sense if this place eventually got cleaned up. Like, obviously, it's terrible and terrifying that it got hit by the Legion in the first place. And it's like a nice little taboo. I don't know. It would make more sense to me if eventually, further down the road, it, you know, got cleaned up and colonized by some wastelanders. So I am going to try that mod out. Hopefully it doesn't break anything. It might change too many things and it ends up breaking the game. Now the fellow we're looking for is up on this ridge, it looks like. Is that him? Oh yeah, that's him. Love that he doesn't immediately attack me when I'm storming towards him with a sniper rifle. What's up, bruh?
Don't take another step if you value your life. For what purpose do you approach me?
Your butt looks cute.
Strange that the Elder should send an outsider, but I suppose he has his reasons. My observations have mostly focused on the small town to the south of here. It was cruelly attacked, its inhabitants slain nearly to the last. That such an act could occur so far west is nearly unthinkable. The NCR has forces in all directions, and an outpost scant miles west from here. That they have not responded to this violence shows either an unwillingness or inability to properly defend their borders, which is telling. I've collected such musings in this report. Please take it to the Elder.
Yeah, I'll be honest, that voice is used for a lot of African American characters, so the fact that this is a white model is it's not great. But yes, I could tell it was him because I am obsessed with this game and I've played it far too many times. Awkward. Yeah, just a bit. Yeah, okay. Last one. Scant miles west of here. This is actually pretty close to the Hidden Valley bunker. Yeah. Should be up on that ledge somewhere. Yeah, it really does help that I know what I'm looking for. I think if you don't know what you're looking for, it'd be a lot harder to spot them. My ears are getting really sweaty from wearing my headphones all this time. Here we go. Hello, squats.
What do you want? And don't try anything funny. You speak truly, for it is unlikely that an outsider would know both the Elder's name and that passphrase. Very well. I've been observing the penal facility there in the distance for some time now, after having followed some rather disturbing rumors. The facility was run by the NCR for a time, but the prisoners overcame their guards and now use the prison as a base from which to conduct raids. Eventually, the NCR got around to putting the prisoners down, but not until they had wreaked havoc on nearby trade routes.
Yeah.
Give this to the Elder. My observations are all within. Perhaps he will have a better idea of what this situation portends.
I do appreciate that what they say changes depending on if you've done these quests or not. So, like, I did this quest already and helps the NCR take over the facility. And then he mentions that, which is kind of cool. Alright, let's go talk to the Elder again. Now, Raul also has a companion quest that we can do. I remember some of the triggers, but we'll probably end up doing that next stream. Because I want to look it up. You have to talk to some folks. And he gets very interested in that.
Communist engaged.
Ah! Ah! I love it.
Have you had any luck finding the scouts? Or did you have something to discuss?
Yeah, here you go.
Good. Let's take a look. If I'm reading this right, it appears that the NCR's grip on this region is nowhere near as firm as I thought. I'll have to review these in detail, but these reports have given me much to think about. Thank you, Outsider. You've become someone I can count on, so I believe I can share something rather confidential.
I've done 2 errands for you. But yeah, fine, I'm the main character. What can I do?
I would like you to find the components we need to fix this bunker's air filtration system. I cannot overstate the importance of this task. See Senior Knight Lorenzo for the details. He's the one who brought the matter to my attention, and the only other person who is aware of it.
Alright. Okay. Y'all, I think I'm gonna go ahead and call it here. I'm getting a little tired, and I want to prep before the party and the D&Ds. So, doing a big stretch. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. I really enjoyed this. I love being able to do a long stream. I will. Got you, Holly. I'm on my way. Let's see if there's anybody to raid, shall we? Streaming. Anybody in New Vegas? Yeah, let's raid this person. They're playing at New Vegas. Raid Abishika. Y'all stick around for the raid, get some channel points, and support this cool cat, and I will see you guys probably Tuesday. I don't know. Either Monday night or Tuesday. Tuesday I have off from work, so it's more likely I'm gonna stream. Yeah, I'll tentatively say tomorrow night. But most likely Tuesday. Alright. Bye everybody. Take care.